Hello everybody, good morning, buenos dias. Today we are gonna talk about taxes. We are gonna do an overview about the taxes that you may pay if you are resident of Spain or if you don't reside in Spain and you have investments in our country. Before we continue with the explanation, let me tell you one amazing thing. Register in our YouTube channel, follow us in our YouTube channel because you will get the best information about immigration, legal, business and taxes in Spain. We do videos about the updates on the law, we explain the procedures, the tips, the taxes, the business, how to make things happen in Spain if you are an expat. So don't forget, follow us in our YouTube channel. Let's start with the overview about the taxes in Spain. The point 0, very important to define if you are resident or not resident of Spain, because this will tell us if you are taxpayer in Spain or in another jurisdiction, or in case that you are not resident, if you have any obligation on your investments in Spain. So, the tax law says that in order to be considered tax resident of Spain, you have to reside for 183 days during the natural year in Spain from 1st of January to 31st of December. If you reside more than 6 months per year in Spain, you will be considered tax resident and you will have to pay the taxes as a resident in Spain. To this general rule, there is 2 exceptions. The exception number 1 would be the Beckam Law. If you can prove that during the last 5 years you have not resided in Spain and that you moved to Spain for professional reasons, you would keep considering as a non-resident. And also we need to see the convention between Spain and your country of origin to analyze if there is any benefit, any exception that we can introduce in your taxes. So very important, definition of tax residency, 183 days, 6 months per year in Spain. Let's talk in the scenario that you are a tax resident in Spain. What you have to do in Spain. Basically, 3 taxes. The first one would be the Modelo 720, an informative declaration of assets worldwide that you have to fill during the month of March in Spain. This is not directly a tax, is an information that you have to provide to the tax agency of the assets that you have worldwide. Remember, not only in Spain, worldwide, because in Spain, the tax residents, they have to declare and pay taxes for the things that they have worldwide. So the first thing that you have to do is Modelo 720 is not exactly a tax declaration, it's an informative declaration to the administration about the assets that you have worldwide. Second, tax to be considered. We call it Impuesto de Patrimonio, the wealth tax. Is a tax that you have to declare and to pay between April and June of every year if you have assets worldwide above $500,000. In general, each community they have their own amounts, the limit amounts, but in Catalonia, for example, is over $500,000. If you are married and you have the assets together, you can jointly have $1 million, so it would be above $1 million that you have to pay the wealth tax. The wealth tax, it goes between 0.2 to 3.7. In our office, we can analyze your assets and to tell you approximately or roughly how much you would pay as a wealth tax every year. Another tax that you have to pay, the third one, would be Impuesto de la Renta de Personas Físicas, the personal income tax declaration. This goes between 17 to 49%, and here you will have to declare the incomes that you have in Spain and in other countries, in other jurisdictions. Of course, Spain has signed agreements to avoid double taxation with a lot of countries, so we'll need to see if we have to do the balance between one or each country to not pay double for the same income that you have. So, in general, a tax resident will have to do the Modelo 720, the wealth tax, and the personal income tax declaration. This would be, in general, the 3 taxes that a resident has to do in Spain. What happens if you are not residing in Spain? Here you will have 2 obligations. You will have to pay the wealth tax for the assets that you have only in Spain, forget the worldwide assets, above 700,000 euros. If you are married and you have assets in Spain, it would have to be above 1.4 million. So this would be the wealth tax, just in the case that you have in Spain these investments above these minimum amounts, and then you will have to pay also the non-resident tax for incomes that you have in Spain, such as if you own a property and you rent it out, you have to pay the 24%, for example, on this income. This would be the non-resident ones. And The third thing that I was mentioning at the beginning of the video would be the exceptions. The ley Beckham, the Beckam Law regime, and a special tax regime for expats that they can prove that they have not been residing in Spain the last 5 years and they moved to Spain for professional reasons, either with a job contract or with the creation of a company where they are the administrators and they have 100% of the shares. They can also be considered under the Beckam Law if they get a report from the EINSA, a department of the Ministry of Economy, that establishes that this project is innovative, it's a startup that would help the economy of Spain. This Beckam Law, they will have to pay only 24% on the incomes from professional activities, and they won't have to declare their wealth and to do anything related to their wealth worldwide. So this is all. This is an amazing overview, general explanation of the tax system of Spain for individuals. Now you know more. If you want more information, you can search in our website, you can search in our YouTube channel, you can even hire a consultation with our tax experts, and we will be able to provide you more information. We will be able as well to do a draft, a calculation roughly how much you would pay if you become resident. We can do all these things and more about taxes and legal and immigration and business in Spain. So I hope you liked the video, and we continue doing amazing things for immigrants who wants to come to Spain.